everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Mariah. If you guys are new to my channel, today is a new review. I was gonna say movie review, but it's not a movie review. It's just a little different because we're doing an actual TV series review, and I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So let's get started. Okay guys, we're gonna get into the spoilers. I'm gonna go into more detail of what I didn't and didn't like about this summer drama, Cruel Summer. So first off, we're gonna get more in details about the characters. So Kate Wallace is basically an honest, respectful girl in her town / school. She has her two best friends that are really not friends. Her two best friends, I just don't see them as truly friends. Her boyfriend, on the other hand, seemed like she had a good relationship. We don't really go much into detail about Kate Wallace and her boyfriend's relationship together. We just see their little fights here and there, so we kind of see it's not good, but they don't really give us much more detail than that. Jeanette Turner is a total opposite, and I don't know what it was, guys, about Jeanette Turner, like her character in general. Like, she's cute, I love her wild hair, but the one thing that threw me off through this whole freaking TV drama was her lips. And I don't know why it bugged me so much, but it's just that I don't know if they did that on purpose. Like, they put extra lip gloss on her lips, especially on her top lip. It looked like she had just got lip injections that day, or implants, whatever the hell you call them. Her lips literally look straight up pointy like a duck. Like, from her side profile, it looks like she's like this. That's not cute. I don't know, I just didn't like that. That was just distracting to me throughout the whole series, because I kept wondering in the back of my head, like, why are her lips so pouty? Like, that was just one of the things I seriously didn't like about that character, Jeanette Turner. But other than that, I didn't like her in the beginning anyways. When you go into detail, this series goes back and forth basically. So you get flashbacks from the summer in the 90s and then to the present day, which shows that Kate Wallace being found, and Jeanette Turner and Kate Wallace are going through court because Kate Wallace said that she saw Jeanette Turner and she thought she was going to be rescued, and she ended up not being helped. So basically the whole court case is Kate Wallace said Jeanette Turner's name publicly, and that caused friction between the whole town and Jeanette Turner's family, by everybody hating her by not sharing her information to the police that she knew where Kate Wallace was. As these flashbacks go back and forth, it's not too confusing, so it's easy for us to keep track of what's going on from the present day to the next. Like how you got to see the characters grow in the difficult times they went through. Kate Wallace, she went from being the person that always tried to please her parents, and basically her mom, always please her mom and be in the image that her mom wanted her to be. After she goes through this kidnapping and realizes that everybody's moved on and Jeanette Turner took her place, she just kind of went into a spiral, and in a deep mindset, her personality turned around. She tried to live life more and live life as herself more instead of in her other people's images. So to me, this is her, like, you know, like breaking down a wall to get to know her despite the tragedy she went through as being kidnapped. So I just thought that was really cool. Plus, on top of it, she got to meet another friend that actually truly cared for her, not like her other two friends. Weird thing I thought was weird though, that they never fully explained, which I wish they gave us an answer, was what was it about Kate Wallace that Jeanette Turner was so obsessed with? I get that it could be the popularity, and, like, you know, because we all reach to be popular in some standards, and we all reach for higher standards, but what was your goal? Because honestly, she would literally stalk Kate Wallace throughout the whole series and have these little weird, quirky encounters with her that didn't make any sense. And I was like, well, if you wanted to be her friend, Kate Wallace seemed cool. Like, it didn't seem that hard. I mean, she seemed nice. It seemed like she was approachable. It seemed like it was possible for Jeanette Turner and Kate Wallace to become friends. But Jeanette Turner just didn't seem to care much about Kate Wallace. I felt like she was more infatuated with Kate Wallace's boyfriend and how Kate appeared, I guess, and what made him attracted to her. That's what my perspective I got from it, was that she was kind of obsessed with Kate Wallace and the relationship she had with her boyfriend. So that's where I think she came from this point of view. Besides Kate Wallace and Jeanette Turner, there is another character that we get introduced to, which is Martin Harris. Martin Harris ends up being the new school principal at the girls' high school. I really wish they didn't go with the kidnapping in this route, because what they ended up doing in here that I really didn't like as well was that they made it seem that not only was Martin Harris the principal into Kate Wallace or was intrigued by her or fascinated by her, she was also starting to fantasize about her principal Martin Harris. And to me, that they just took it in that way, that they were secretly having these feelings for each other but not telling anybody and not knowing themselves really what it is, just kind of like made it more awkward, I guess you could say. And the fact that she willingly went to her principal's house and then it later on turned into a love relationship, later on turned into an actual relationship between Kate Wallace and her principal, and then turned into a kidnapping. I don't even know if you could justify that as a kidnapping. I mean, yes, he didn't let her go home, but girl, you've been living in this house for like months, not even months, let's just say years. You went through Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas with your school principal, Martin Harris, and you've been walking around the whole house, living room, upstairs, and having this fun little hidey, sneaky relationship in the house. Fun, sneaky relationship in the house, and you had this whole opportunity to walk out that door, but you did it. And the fact that you decided later on that you wanted to go home, and then yes, he does keep you against your will, but half of the stuff he did willingly. He didn't even really do anything to her that was super tragic, other than just lock her in the basement where she wasn't allowed to willingly move throughout the house as she was before. So to me, that they took the kidnapping to that perspective, and yes, you could say he's a child predator and he probably groomed her, but that she willingly went to his house and they started this relationship, and she had more than enough opportunity. He even expected her to go back to school the following day, but she made the decision to stay at his house and cook him dinner. So I just hated how they made the kidnapping go that route instead of an actual sick person taking somebody from the streets and her actually being held against her will. I just felt like to blame Jeanette Turner for taking your life, yes, that must be a shocker from coming back, that your friends are now friends with Jeanette Turner and your boyfriend is now in love with Jeanette Turner, must be a shocker. Okay, so the ending, at first I was cool with it. I actually was okay. I was gonna let it go, you know, until they screwed with us, because they show us the ending where Jeanette Turner and Kate Wallace talk it out. They talk about what really happened, no more lies. They tell the truth. Yes, Kate Wallace had to end up having a relationship. She tells the truth to Jeanette Turner, and Jeanette Turner also tells the truth that yes, I have been sneaking into Martin Harris's house, but she did not know that she was there. And Kate Wallace admitted that she was hiding from Jeanette Turner when she did sneak into the house. So they never really came face-to-face, eye contact with each other. They never knew the other one was there. So they squashed the beef. Jeanette Turner drops her lawsuit. Kate Wallace apologizes to Jeanette Turner publicly. When this happens, I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm not mad at her anymore. She still irritates me because she got those duck lips, but I'm not mad at her anymore because, you know, they worked it out. It was a good ending. No, but this TV series had to fuck with us because they were like, oh, let me just show you this little snippet of back into the 1990s where in the summertime, where Jeanette Turner returns to Martin Harris's house while Kate is in the basement. And this time she really is being held against her will when she sneaks into the house. Jeanette Turner hears Kate Wallace screaming to be let out, and Jeanette Turner is right about to open the door, has her hand at the doorknob, and what does this girl do? This girl takes her hand away and smiles. The hugest smile, and smiles. And girl, trust me, I wanted to slap her so bad. I was like, what? I was so fine with the ending. They forgave each other. I just hated that. I need her to go to jail, okay? Honestly, because I won't be satisfied unless they go get her and arrest her and she tells the truth, because she's sneaky, because this whole time I didn't like her from the beginning. The fact that she was able to convince everybody, and I don't know if she was just really sick in the head, because Jeanette Turner truly believed that she had nothing to do with Kate Wallace, and she made it seem like she was really fighting for her life, that she never knew Kate Wallace was in that basement. and she stuck to it and she defended herself. But how can you do that when knowing truthfully you did know she was trapped in there? Like, that's what irritated me. This whole time you knew she was trapped in there. And the fact that you smiled and you went ahead and knew that she was locked up, and then you saw this as your opportunity, intentionally went after her boyfriend and went into her clique in her group and ditched your friends for this new crowd of popularity or whatever you were chasing. The season's done. I don't think they're gonna make any more seasons. That's just how it ended, honestly. But me, I wanted justice and I didn't get it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.